Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so we're back in the game. Alright, Zero, thanks for coming. I will talk to you later. Zero, keep an eye on the Discord for Guild Wars. And I are going to be discussing things there over the weekend. Alright, let's get a grip on where we are. We have 5,500 gold, that's nice. And I'll admit, if the game just randomly crashes again, I'm done. Oh, I know where we are. This is as I was destroying the caravans. They just spawned in a different place this time. Okay, yeah. Definitely more cost effective not to use the sun scorches. Keeping an eye, yeah. An eye of the north. Get it? Because we'll be doing that too. As you know. Buy that. No caravans for you. Sir Promethean Slicer! Hey, Naga Prince. Yeah, man. You know I play- hold on, you know I play Majesty. You were here during the marathon stream. I thought. Oh. Yeah, man, I play Majesty. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. By far one of my- this is really the only game I would rank up with Heroes 3, as far as how much I enjoy playing them. That's how much I love this game.
There's no fiction to this.
Not all Nagas look alike. Damn. Why you gotta bring race into this? Alright, so let's see. We are at roughly 11 hours and 23 minutes. Obviously, this is now an approximation because I didn't stop it immediately when the game crashed on us.
Tough fight.
But hey, that's a benefit to not using that overlay timer. Aha, level 10. Wasn't around. Oh, well. Did I like the sequel to this game? No, I didn't enjoy Majesty 2. I found it to be way too different. As the only other speedrunner of this game quite accurately said, that game, it gave you too much control, whereas this one had a perfect balance.
Blessings to the Phoenix!
Yeah, I really do love this game though. I just have so much fun playing it every time. I mean, as should be obvious, I wouldn't go out of my way like this for any other game. Alright, so...
I will be reborn.
Oh, you suck. So essentially we're just saving up gold. If I get to about 20,000, I'll just go into Budo's marketplace, but I think what's really going to happen is we're just going to keep up this pattern of killing his caravans, and that should eventually bankrupt him. And he's got the plague. Sucks to say.
Evil has won.
No food at all refreshing.
How could you die like this? Ooh, ha. Keep that up, just because we can. Dead or not? He's not dead, he's just taking a casual stroll back to his town. Always 2,000 gold. Because that's the thing that you have to do every time I kill one of your heroes. Ha ha.
Aha!
Aha, indeed. Alright, well yeah. I have a 25-hour and 19-minute playthrough of this game on record already, Naga Prince. And today is just a speedrun of all the story quests. I'm not counting the DLCs. Paladins were the best. Yeah, Paladins are definitely the best. Oh, whoops. And yeah, Barbarians are pretty funny too. And again, that really goes to show you how much I love this game, because I would not do that for any other game. Even Heroes 3, I can't play that for 24. So I could do this one. He has the plague. He must be healed. How he is. He must really be crimping on cash, because he's not resurrecting.
I am enlightened!
Good. I am Ramsrock 39. Well, we're now on 4 parts for the speed run. Thanks. Steve. I mean, I would much rather just let the game play itself out, but I do have to have some semblance of control over it for me to actually be able to beat the whole game in one sitting. I never want to do that 25-hour stream again. That was brutal, man. That was. I love the game, but it was getting to me. Alright, I kind of just want to let this guy die now. I have enough gold doors already. There's a caravan, but destroy that on its way. End up in the hospital. Nah.
We are victorious, Your Majesty!
And there it is. We brought him broke. Just keep destroying his caravans, he'll go broke.
We've done it!
There you go. I've never actually tried to beat the quest that way, but I figured that would be quicker than
My lead!
whittling him down and killing him. And here we go. 2 master quests left. Surprisingly, it's definitely the fastest I've ever.
I take the path less traveled.
So in this quest, you get a bunch of level 10 heroes. I think, yeah, it's 12 level 10 heroes. We don't usually play it with explore flags, so when we do this time, it's a hell of a lot faster. But what
Your
we want to
Majesty,
do...
a new building is complete.
Oh, come on. They found this too early.
Long
Majesty,
live the
a
elves.
newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
Let Agrella help.
Schmert. That's unfortunate. Barbarian, a cultist, a dwarf, a warrior,
Our
a
magic
ranger, an
bazaar now
adept, a
offers
healer,
5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
an elf, a
Majesty,
rogue,
the local blacksmith
priestess,
offers
and a
new
host.
services. Your Majesty,
dwarf.
a new building is complete. Your Majesty,
And a wizard.
a new building is
And a monk.
complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
first wave of greater gorgons, to rumble. And really, if you can survive all the beginning waves, you'll beat the quest. It's just a matter of surviving the waves.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Harder than it may sound.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Did I play multiplayer in this? No, and I'm not really interested in trying it. It's gonna turn into the Siege. It's clear, quite clear that multiplayer in this game is
Your
just
Majesty, a new
keep
building
taking
is
the same fights over and
Our magic
over
bazaar
again.
now
That's
offers
bad.
5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Save
Majesty,
him.
a local blacksmith offers new services.
Yeah, well, I
Sovereign,
mean,
a building has been upgraded.
that's unfortunate. So we're already down to 10 heroes. Luckily, those 2 are not 2 that we need. The barbarian died last time during the marathon. That was a close one to GG. Wasn't sure how we were gonna do that one. Thankfully, we persevered.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
It always sucks losing a wizard though, because he's a level 10 wizard. And this is really the one wave that can kill him.
Has been upgraded.
Along with the priestess, so thankfully the priestess is still alive. The healer dying, while bad, she usually runs away before the final fight anyway, so you can get away with it.
Victory is not in the cards.
So... Sure. I need to keep building this up in the hopes of not having it die. I'd love to keep this magic bazaar.
Call in the reinforcements.
Spectacular. Yeah, there are 4 waves, yeah. There's 4 waves to start it off. Greater Gorgons right off the bat.
Hold your majesty.
Greater Gorgons right off the bat, followed up by Minotaurs, then 2 waves of Shadow Beasts, then a wave of Werewolves. As soon as you're done with the wave of Werewolves, you survive them all. And then you should go search for the Abomination. You should not search for it before the waves are done. I fail to see a good reason to do that. You're just asking to die. Used to hate the Rat and Goblin mission. Clash of Empires, I actually like that mission because it's one of the few times you really get to showcase Warriors of Discord.
Sovereign, a
Optimal.
building has been upgraded.
I mean, obviously you could go out of your way to use them in other quests,
is
but
nearly empty.
I mean that one's almost made for it.
Your Majesty,
Really
a
cool.
new
Just
building
do
is
that.
complete.
The rogue will take care of business. There's nothing else to do other than loot gravestones, but yep, there you go. There you go. Go to the Explorer Flag.
Our magic bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
And it's very unfortunate that they found that so early, because it's highly likely to die during the Minotaur or Shadow Beast attack. Now, somehow I got really, really lucky the last time I did this quest, and it didn't die. I got really close, but the heroes actually saved it. I also have the Sorcerer's Abode found, which is really close to this, and I'm hoping they don't find
Our
that.
magic bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's very likely that it's going to die. Okay, ready for level up. Why were the Warriors of Discord good with it? Feel free to check out any attempt I've ever had with it, but one of the real reasons they're really good is because if you heal them when they go and fight the Goblin Watchtowers, they essentially will be able to just tank through everything. So you build build 2 Warriors guilds, go with 8 Warriors of Discord, that's all you need. Don't even need Rangers, really, or Cultists. Cultists are nice because you get the Wendigo, but other than that, like, it really does take care of business.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
No, Neo, I don't. What do you like about this game? That I don't save scum. I actually did save scum for Deal with the Demon, because we're trying to do it the optimal way.
The guardhouse.
Or the fast way. Rather than have to turtle through it. But again, this can all be done without save scumming quite easily. But then again, it could also be faster if you save scummed. For quite a few quests that we've done already.
The building has been upgraded.
For quite a few quests that we've had already, if we just went Elves Gambling Halls, we could just save scum for a bunch of gold and then easy GG. That's it right there. Oh, I absolutely know this. I know this game better than Heroes 3.
Fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
In fact, the only thing that rivals my knowledge of this game is my knowledge of the campaigns for Heroes 3. I mean, that's really the only analogous point I have for that. Alright, so you're the Minotaurs.
We've improved the guardhouse.
A lot of Minotaurs are coming. Budo us. I hope you make Majesty 3. I don't want a Majesty 3. I'm happy enough with this game. What's cool is that the original devs actually still work on this. I need to play this now. I very much enjoy it, man. I don't stream this often. I try to keep it limited so I don't end up hating this like I grew to hate Heroes 3. Ooh, that's bad. Heroes 3 by the end of it. Oh my god, I fucking love this game. Pardon my French, but like, holy crap, this is fun. Build that. Alright, so rip all of those skeletons.
Now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Really just waiting for Minotaurs to show up in here.
Majesty.
This is our...
The discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
That's unfortunate. Again, you don't want these to die is the problem. Like, anything in here can die because you can just rebuild it. It's unfortunate if it dies, but it can die. I definitely need that, though. Through them. I'd rather not have the Ranger die, please.
Your Majesty,
Please.
a new building is complete.
And the
Your
Barbarian
Majesty,
makes the end of the quest easy,
royal
so...
treasury is nearly empty.
Oh, he has healing potions. Holy crap. They never buy this. The dwarf is the dwarf. Again, there are a couple of heroes here that are actually good for fighting the Abomination, so you want to keep them alive no matter what the cost. Oh crap, it hit the monk. Alright, so this adept is really good for clearing out these early waves. That's why you want to build a Hall of Champions to actually target them. Again, the only problem with doing so is how difficult it can be to do this when you haven't already killed one of the creatures attacking. No, 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 no.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
There are more
Sovereign,
here.
a building has been upgraded.
Are there difficulties you can choose? I mean, they have different, whatchamacallit? They have different quest difficulties, yeah. There's advanced difficulty, there's expert, there's master, which are the final 2 quests we'll be doing, because let's be real, it's only fitting that we end with the 2 master quests. The only thing that would have been more fitting is if we ended with Day of Reckoning, but that's really only good for ending the southern quests, because after the southern quests, there's no reason to do that.
Blacksmith offers new services.
So here's the Frostfield Sovereign spell.
Speed, Lunard.
That's what it is. It's a magic spell. It's quite cool. It's just not... It doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's not as good. The game will only let you choose difficulties if you do a freestyle quest. But it does get the job done over time, I will give it that. Again though, I will tend to not use it, because it takes a little too long to recharge through the abode. So don't be surprised when I don't use it. Dun, 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 dun. No, I don't want a Majesty 3. It's not going to be as good. It's just not going to be as good as this. I already know it. The fact that the devs are working on this and not Majesty 2 goes to show that it's just not going to be to this level.
Majesty, a local blacksmith offers
Never seen that
new
rock creature
services.
before? I don't know which rock creature you mean. Oh, Yetis. That was a Yeti. If you haven't played the Northern expansion, then you're going to see quite a few new creatures. Alright, so maybe we'll be able to keep this alive. Again, I would rather not have had to do this. Ideally, they don't find this area until at the end. Or once you finish off the werewolves. Alright, that's where our two heroes died. I always like to give them some statues to commemorate them. Make them feel loved. It also helps when the abomination comes, because nobody ever wants to fight the abomination.
A new building is complete.
So by building the statues now, they actually go after them later. Gold doesn't matter overly much. I mean, you are eventually... Oh, I thought it crashed again. You are eventually going to have so much gold that it won't matter.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, so this is definitely the easier of the two
Your
master
Majesty,
quests.
a new building is complete.
Well, again, you survive the first 4 waves, it's kind of hard to lose.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
It's kind of hard to lose if you survive them. What's the abomination? No, it's not the Daydream. It's the hardest boss they made. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's quite the experience when you see the abomination for the first time. I know I was stunned when I played this quest for the first time. I was like, what the hell?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Again, here's the first of the 2 Shadow Beast ones. Normally I play this game, I don't use Explore flags. I will be for this purpose though. Again, we're quote-unquote speedrunning it. Obviously, this is
Your
a very
Highness,
loose term.
we've improved the guardhouse.
It's been quite a few free time saves left on the board right here. Especially when the first 3 quests took an hour when they should have only taken 10 minutes. But we'll go. We're only at 11 hours, 39 minutes, and 18 seconds.
Sovereign, a building has been
All
upgraded.
things included. Alright, have we built one yet? Ooh, that sucks. She's supposed to charm these, not die to them. Rip the priestess. Again though, the priestess, just like the wizard, he's
We've
needed though.
improved the guardhouse.
Isn't entirely needed. He's useful though, for obvious reasons. A ranger on this quest is very good. But the real issue is we're now down to 8 heroes. We're gonna start with 12, and we've already lost 4. Now again, we still haven't lost the ones that are good for fighting the abomination, but... Or you lose. Oops.
In the name of the sovereign.
I do that because I don't like things popping up during the stream. It gets annoying. To me. Oh, healing. Why not?
An ill wind blows.
Please don't kill Severe God. You know, it's odd that the ranger died, not the barbarian. Usually it's the other way around. Because the ranger fights with the barbarian.
Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions.
Her name's covering her health bar. Spill one of these for him.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers
One of
new
these for her.
services.
Died right around. Approximations are cool though. They won't mind, they're dead. Now this map is so large that creatures from these waves either take forever to get across it, like that greater Gorgon you saw, or they just get stuck on the other side of the map. If we ever do end up exploring over here, you'll see that the creatures are just stuck It happens.
I
So we are
said-
going to need to use explore flags, and the hope is that the adept,
A local blacksmith offers new services.
doesn't go and pick them all up.
A new building is complete.
Because if he does pick them all up, we're unfortunately going to get screwed. I have nothing better to do with it. Come on. You suck. That's annoying. 1 HP, man. That's really all I got. I can't help this. But the good news is the adept will easily kill him. The bad news is... Well, everybody will kill him. Nobody cares about the trolls. They're all level 10. Bad news is when you try to set out explore flags for the adept, he is just going to teleport around and pick them up, which defeats the purpose. But the adept... Not the adept, the rogue should be good to go with those. Here's the second wave of these. Let's please not lose more. Good on, boys. Yes. Show off chain lightning. I haven't gotten to show this off when I've used it yet. I have no reason not to use these guys. It just bounces off everything. It's almost exactly like chain lightning from Heroes 3. Just not as useful. Even that chain lightning does more damage. This one doesn't. Look at that, look at that. It's using the good old transformations. Hey again, Wolf, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're still going, we're right at the end. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, no! Oh, this is bad, this is bad. This is why you don't want them finding this area too soon. I can't rebuild that. I mean, it's good that they can keep this as well. Oof, that's bad. It sucks too, because this is the last wave that'll destroy things. But that's bad, because Change of Heart is a huge benefit in this quest. Being able to cast that. What else?
More work to do.
Oh, sure, you went through this one. You guys suck. Again, he'll take care of business. This guy solves everything. I like how he took the taxes as it got destroyed. That's quite funny. Alright, well, Ranger died right there. I'm not gonna rebuild the other one. Priestess died down here. These ones haven't gotten destroyed yet. And still only 4 have died. Oh crap! That's not supposed to be. I'd used the banish spell, which I haven't, or dismiss I should say. I haven't gotten to show off yet. Dismiss does it just moves a mod state. It's perfect for this, but there's 2. But I believe there's 4 Yetis total on the map, so they have 2 of them right next to you. It really sucks. But yeah, what it does is it just dismisses them and puts them on a different part of the map. It does not remove them from the map. Now, I don't like... I forget what happens if you use it on your own hero. I know I've done it before, but I honestly can't remember what happens. I don't think you can use it, like, teleport them over here and force them to explore.
Your Majesty,
I don't believe it works that way. It'd be cool, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. This little kid just had problems maintaining with tax collectors and sewers. Lol. Metagaming this shit. Dude, I know this game. I really do love this
Your
game.
Majesty,
Nice
a
fun.
new building is
It's an
complete.
extra tax collector.
Your Majesty,
What's the
a
point of
new
statues?
building is complete.
In theory, statues are used to get heroes to actually do what you want. It says it raises the loyalty. It just makes them go after explore and attack flags more. In theory. Whether they work or not is up to debate. For instance, I'm going to put a giant attack flag on this Yeti. Some are going to go for it, some aren't. More are going to go for it than usual. I would like to get this out of my way. He's the one guy I really trust to get this done, but the risk of doing this is risking them dying. As you can see, Yetis hit for quite a bit of damage, and they attack very quickly. And the healer already died, so I don't have the healer to rely on here. I do have the elf and her poison. No, alright, so that's the rogue. Okay, that's the rogue. Holy god, we almost lost. Yeah, if we lose the adept, that's really bad. But this guy is literally walking around in my main castle, like, he needs to die. And risks must be taken. So literally almost all of our heroes went after it, that's good. Without the statue, that wouldn't have happened. Got it done. And again, it's not like you don't have a lot of gold in this, so you can afford to do this. Waiting for the werewolves, and then we'll start exploring. Usually this takes about... Quickly, it will take 40 days, but again, I don't usually use explore flags, and your heroes can get really lazy in this and not want to explore. And this, like, I have had this quest take over 100 days before, which is great. It's a lot of fun when it does. It really goes and shows what the heroes themselves do, but it is what it is. Yeah, anyway, back to what you said, and I nailed him. With what you said, like, I know this game almost inside and out. Like, I have played it for so many times. The only quest I really don't have min-maxed, quote-unquote min-maxed, to the point where I can guess where things are going to be and know how it's going to go, is Wrath of Chrome. Because that's one of the DLC quests, and unlike the other one, that one's a very tough one. Alright, Neil, thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Our next stream will be on Sunday, not tomorrow. Excuse me. But yeah, like, I really do love this game. Hey, Bodenhagen. Hey man, a Yeti is trying to steal your mail. Yeah man, he's camping that statue. I saw him. Killed the other guy though. Now there are 2 outposts on this map, which are obviously meant to be used as homes for your heroes. Since outposts can house 6 heroes and we have 12. But inns will do the trick just as well as this gazebo. That's another reason to build the Royal Garden, to get a gazebo. It's not cool having them right next to each other. The purpose is still served. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Yeah, there are 2 DLC quests. With the Steam edition of this game, which is the HD edition, which allows us to have 2 little hero windows here, it reveals it gives you 2 DLC quests, which have always been available, but nobody ever downloaded them, because it was very hard to connect this game to the internet. But yeah, there's 2. It's technically 3. They included the demo in this, but I'm not counting the demo as a true DLC, because it's not as difficult, not nearly as difficult. Here we go. And yeah, other than that, that's really it. There's one, Balance of Twilight, where the Black Phantoms have their own shrine and will keep resurrecting themselves, which it's annoying because your heroes keep dying, but it's more annoying than difficult. It really just becomes a camp out because you gotta raise 50,000 gold to kill them, and that gets annoying. The other one is called Wrath of Chrome, and that one really is difficult. That is, I haven't figured that one out yet, how to beat it consistently. Alright, we killed one, so set the final bounty. Wait until day 18 or 19. I can be sure we've killed all of the werewolves, and then we'll be done. And what's cool is this cultist can keep charming the werewolves, and he usually charms about 4 of them. That's actually quite funny when he does, because he just runs around with these 4 werewolves following him. And it's great, it really is. That's unfortunate. We don't need, again, gold kind of becomes irrelevant after the start of this. Take care of business. The gold really becomes irrelevant after the start of this because it just serves itself out, shows itself out. Now, there are a bunch of ancient graveyards on the map, so you do have to worry about those because of the skeletons, or at least normally you would have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about them anymore because our ranger died, and the wizard and priestess as well. But our ranger died, so that's as you can see, he's just charming them werewolves.
Not now. I've got work to do.
Soon they'll all have gold and gold. This guy does. No reason they shouldn't. Definitely giving them enough. Do. Imagine they made a natural selection of this game. One player plays as Majesty with AI heroes and players as heroes. Well, that would be cool. It would really turn it into an RPG, but that would be cool. I mean, as it is though, I just did a hell of a job with this game. I'm just gonna set that to 500 automatic. There's no reason not. Right, we're coming up on 12 hours. one more quest after this. Spires of Death is going to take about an hour, though. I don't have a speedrun strat for Spires of Death. There's really no way to make that quicker. Just build up forces and then go after the spires. And I'll probably play it more safe than sorry to make sure I don't have to redo it. Because the last thing I'm going to want to do is do that one twice, but it's fine. I've technically been playing for over 12 hours, but again, I took a break to eat. The stream has crashed a couple times. Like, the actual playing timer I have set and actually kept the monitor on and actually kept it legit because I'm genuinely intrigued as to how this can go as well. Like, I want to know how this will go. Alright, we're safe. Let's start setting the Explore flags. No reason not to make them 1,000. And that's the problem. Yeah, you don't want him doing that. Set one all the way over there. You can't teleport there. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're trying to set down Explore flags, you don't want the guy just teleporting to them. Like, that's not the purpose.
Victory is not in the cards.
So, that's why you want him to go fight the Abomination. He can die to the Abomination. You do have to be careful. I have lost the Barbarian to it before. But that attack certainly makes it easier. And the only other one that has a similar attack to that is the... what's his name? The Monk. The problem is the Monk is so slow, it's kind of hard to get it to work. And this, I can only assume, is why the Rogue and the Elf are even in this quest. The Elf at least can serve a purpose against the Abomination, but the Rogue just has nothing going for it. There's no reason to have a Rogue in this quest. Yeah, and the Abomination can be anywhere in the countryside, really. See, he bought an amulet of teleportation. That's a reason to buy it. So because he can be anywhere, I'm just gonna keep setting him out here. Set it as far out as possible to begin with. Just from there. Hey, there we go. They'll attack these. Buff these as well. No reason not to.
An ill wind blows near.
Yeah, honestly, I want him on it, just to make sure he's alive. The problem with exploring is, again, the whole way that this map is set up keeps enemies on the edges for too long. Like, these werewolves were all supposed to attack us earlier, and they couldn't. So it does lead to difficulties exploring. If your heroes persevere, you usually find a way. Could you play this with Fog of War, or would you rage quit more? I don't know if I'd really want to play this with Fog of War. That would be quite annoying, not being able to know what's out here. I mean, as it is, there is a Fog of War, this darkness. Like, that's enough for me. We don't need more than that. What are you doing? You'd 5. And as you can see, that's why invisibility is important. He has 5 healing potions and he just ran away. What a guy. I'll drop a quick 400 on werewolves. No reason not to. Get the job done. And this guy will really take care of business. Although he will help.
Our new building is complete.
Yeah. They'll get the job done. Even the elf. Which again, high-level elves are pretty good. They certainly hit their target a lot more than low-level elves, and they don't die as quickly. They have uses. Just not usually.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
And during the marathon, the Abomination... Now, during the marathon, the Barbarian died, so the Ranger was just left purely to explore, which usually doesn't happen. Usually he follows the Barbarian around. But this time... Come on. But again, in the marathon, he did not do that. I should say, did not have the chance to do that. So, dying. Oh, or he was exploring, and the last place he explored was where the abomination was. So we really did explore pretty much the entire map that time. Which again, normally does not happen. I'm gonna keep setting up. There it is. And there's the abomination. Alright, so we found it. Yeah, I'll keep all those there. We found it. Let's just set a bunch of things down. Get some exploration again, but that was the abomination. He was as far away as possible. Thing looks like from Spore. It's an abomination, man. The fuck got all the way out here. Worked. I'll give him that, but I'm not. Hey, Drajo. Back in your stronger comp so you can watch 720 again? Alright. But if a special hentai attack, yeah, no. Welcome back, Drajo. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us again. Hey, I'd like to be able to finish this. Just one more quest after this. Sorry, Compy, I don't need this. Yeah, go to those explore flags. And definitely keep fighting werewolves. Can only help. The rogue got it. Alright. As soon as we get a bit closer and know exactly where he's coming from, he's obviously going to be just camping this region. Want to get a little closer? Hey, there's an outpost.
Majesty, a newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
Oh, there's a building right there.
Majesty,
I want to get a
a
little bit
newly
closer.
discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
There's
Majesty,
the other outpost.
a newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
Yeah, you want to get a little bit closer just to be able to set up. God, that's bad. Alright, somebody protect him, somebody protect him, somebody protect him.
Majesty, the palace is under siege.
Crap. Yeah, there's a building
Your
right there.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
There you go.
Majesty, a newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
Damn it. And that's what happens.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
That's
Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions. Majesty,
All-star elf.
your trading post now offers healing potions.
Was a surprise.
Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Hey guys, our
Your
trading post
Majesty,
now
a
offers
new
healing
building is
potions.
complete.
And I don't know if you heard. Something's down, but most our guy.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
No.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
No, Naga Prince, at day 40 it
Your
does not
Highness,
actively
we've
go active.
improved the guardhouse. Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
The abomination will stay in this area for the entirety of the map. Never move. It will also virtually one-shot guardhouses, which, you know what, I'll show off. I don't have enough gold. Actually, later when I have more gold, if it goes on till later, I will show off.
Your Highness,
No, I said,
our research in the library is complete.
I said
Your
during the
Majesty,
marathon.
a new building is complete.
Whoops, forgot that was so expensive. During the marathon, it took us until day 40 to kill it. Which is actually quite quick, considering I just let the heroes do things. Look at these guys, still going to explore fun. Loyal heroes.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Unfortunately, we're inside of it now. Hey, look at that.
I'm out of here. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
No reward on it yet. We're 50 HP. Resistance is strong, so the wizard doesn't actually help you in this quest. Or for killing that. The wizard does help, don't get me wrong. Clear fucking another one. Definitely clears mobs for you quite well. Alright, so we found both outposts.
Sovereign,
Unfortunately,
a building has been upgraded.
those last two deaths we are We're down to 6 heroes.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Your Majesty.
The royal treasury
Oh, he's
is
gonna kill
nearly
it.
empty.
Just one underhanded cut and it was dead. And he's gonna die. He's dead. I mean, I could have helped him by not setting the flag. I don't care if he dies, so... Where is it? Yeti. It's on the list. 800. There you go. Further enticement. Go get him.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Oh no, not the rogue. I mean, I've done what I needed to. But I don't know. The rogue is not as necessary. There he is. Your savior.
Your Highness, our research
Get
in the
done.
library is complete.
Get it done. Please get it done. Now, it really is unfortunate they destroyed that sorcerer's abode, because Change of Heart comes very much in handy against this guy. Because he will scare your units. So this is his main attack.
Is complete.
What he sounds like. Scary fellow. Killed him in one hit. And that Yeti. These Yetis. Almost two,
Your Majesty, a new
it's a house.
building is complete.
almost two brave heroes. The Yetis. And then one dumb one.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete. Your Majesty,
That's my guy.
a new building is complete.
Didn't even realize that. I don't believe I have any tax collectors in the area, so the only hope is getting the adept to come back, and he's a little busy, so... Rip Marketplace, that's not good. Oh, I only have one of these. There's 7,000 gold in it, so please don't die. That'd be cool. Please and thank you. There's 9,000 gold. 9,000 gold. There we go. Alright, he can die now. Feel free to die. He's all the way up there, we got him. Got him where we were. Now this guardhouse is purely to service the tax collector's way station to get the money from him. No other purpose. We're down to 5 heroes because we lost that. That's rough, man. It's rough. But they're the 5 heroes we need. Poultice would help. Alright, so let's show off
Your
what
Majesty,
happens.
a new building is complete.
Set one of the guardhouses to attack, and that one is my backup. But let's also start pumping money into this thing.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Pretty sure it's him. Yeah, here he comes. That's it. 7,000 gold, and that's what it does. It can scare them away, unfortunately. Also, unfortunately, he will be taking many hits, so...
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
I didn't know. Yeah, so he takes a lot of hits. The warrior usually actually dies to it, since the healer isn't there to help him. Yeah, so what would be awesome would be if the barbarian would come after him. And he is, alright. Losing the adept would really suck, for more than one reason. Not only is he good at hitting it, he lands good hits. I like how they're not, it's not going near this anymore, so it's not actually hitting it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Watch what happens. It wrecks it. Oh wow, it's actually not doing as much damage as it usually does. Shit, this might actually work. This shit. We got him, big guy. Yo, this might actually work. It'll distract it. Okay, now it's getting it. Now it's getting it. Made it run away, and it wasn't even him that was attacking. That's quite funny. Alright, go. Hit him with the big shot. Come on. Come on, take that.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
We need him to say, take that.
Ill wind blows near.
There it is. Come on, do it again. See him? Yes! He did it again. One more time and we win. Alright, we win.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. We are victorious, Your Majesty.
What a lovely death sound. But yeah, so there you go. You
We've atoned.
keep the barbarian and the adept, and sometimes the war. Not really the war. Barbarian and the adept serve to actually.
The richest.
Here we go. This is it. Spires of Death. This is one of the tougher non-DLC quests. It really is. Should be fine. I go for elves this time. I usually go for dwarves, but I can go for it. See how it goes.
I serve with pleasure.
Cucumber, thanks for coming. I'll probably see you someday. Like to not build warriors if I can, but if the waves come too quickly. The first wave is almost always going to be goblins, by the way. There are 5 towers at the start of the map.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Again, without all the dead time, this actually would have taken about 11 to 12 hours, maybe even 10 if we were
Your
lucky.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Unfortunately, due to the
Sovereign,
crashing,
your marketplace now serves you better.
due to the crashing and all the other fun that we've had to deal with, that's not going to happen.
Sovereign,
Just examine
your
it.
marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
Indeed. Peasants, you should do something about that.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Now that's just for a reduction in cost on everything. This money is quite tight in the early game. That's why I'm tempted to go for elves, but I really always go for dwarven settlements do make a difference. And not even just those, the ballista towers. Those ballista towers. Alright, yeah. Elves would be nice though, I'm not gonna lie.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I mean, the fail-safe way to do this is to go elves, get the gambling hall, and start making saves, and just get a bunch of gold from the gambling hall, and then just really build up your town in 3 days, and then you'll just have too much too fast for the AI.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
And that's the fail-safe way to do it. I can usually do it without that though. It should be doable. I've gotten this quite consistent. Gets a little dicey sometimes, because the problem with this quest is when you destroy the towers, not only do the waves and the towers themselves get stronger,
Your Majesty,
the spawns
a
get
new
stronger.
building is complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
And they get stronger to the point where, I mean, if you destroy one tower, not only does every tower... Alright, so first attack's coming. Every
Sovereign,
tower
a
will
building
attack...
has been upgraded.
Excuse me. Every tower will attack once you destroy one, whatever the last wave was. So, for instance, the strongest wave we're going to see for a while, when we start actually going after towers, is going to be werewolves and vampires. And so once we destroy one tower, a bunch of werewolves and vampires will spawn. On top of that, the next wave will spawn under that.
Join the wild spirits.
The next wave will spawn under that, which consists of goblins. And not just these goblins. No. These goblins have pretty much every buff spell cast on.
Tough fight.
Stone Skin, Bless, Vigilance, I think. These are tanky goblins. You can't... They do not die to just normal heroes, like... I'm glad I got the
Your Highness,
warrior.
the palace
Man.
renovations are finished.
We might not have needed them. I just think they only really came from that direction, though.
Your Highness, the elves wish to join our prosperous kingdom.
The elves can go themselves, because I need paladins, and this will be one of those ones where you're gonna see me going outposts, embassies, a bunch of marketplaces. Like we're gonna be building across the map. Like this quest will take about 60 days game time probably. It's gonna be the longest one because I'm at the point where we've already lost a lot of time. It's already not a quote-unquote official speed run because The game crashed on us a couple times and all that other fun stuff.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
But I am definitely taking it safe on this one. This is not one that I want to do. Do not have a quicker strat to do it. I mean, I could do what I did in the marathon when I was really just done with it and just Abudo and YOLO it with the gate. Just pray the heroes get it done, but that did not work out. Diablo speedrun, no. How about that? I believe the tower is strengthened based on the number of heroes you have in this quest, whereas in the Fortress of Ixmill they strengthened based on the level of them, the average level. But again, because it maxes out at werewolves and vampires, and usually you're able to deal with werewolves and vampires, I'm not going to be that concerned. Alright, so there's a northern attack. It looks like all is quiet on the east and southeast, which is good. You definitely want to learn. Okay, I'm glad I built the warrior though. They do seem to actually be attacking from there, which it did not look like earlier. There's one of the spires. Again, there's 5. There's obviously a couple over here. Probably 3 over here and then 2 up here somewhere. Actually exploring them is not a big deal. I don't need to rush to do that. It can get itself done in its own time. But finding your safer areas is important for building the non like warriors skills. Like, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of warrior skills. We want to get as many paladins as possible on here, and you can do the same thing with the Temple to Fervus and Crypta, as we've shown numerous times. Warriors of Discord, just as good as paladins, just a little dumber and a little slower. But they certainly pack a bit more of a punch. They'll get the job done.
Local blacksmith offers new services.
Or just as good a job done. You just gotta make sure they don't get a boot. You do have to keep a bit more of an eye on them, and the way I play, I'm not a fan of doing that, so... Plus, paladins really are the best pound for pound unit. Like, yes, they cost 1,000, and even the game acknowledges that they're the best by that, but... I mean, you don't really want to not get paladins if you can. Like...
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Because they keep rushing my marketplace, though, I definitely want to rush dwarves, get a dwarven settlement place next to it. I'd rather not lose the marketplace for it. Should be obvious.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
We'll build another one up there with a guardhouse and we'll get to work. In fact, the only thing I really probably won't... Actually, no, I probably will actually build a fairgrounds. I haven't been building fairgrounds nearly as often as I build fairgrounds a lot. It's cool seeing the levels the heroes can get up to. And again, I let the heroes explore at their own pace usually. I don't usually rush these quests. So I'll probably mix that up this time.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Because again, you do want to keep them off these spires. You do not want to prematurely destroy a spire, because that's just, you're dead if that happens, essentially. Like, there's no coming back from that. Like if your heroes accidentally destroy one of the spires, and you're not ready for the intense goblin wave that will follow after, you better be praying that it respawns somewhere.
The local blacksmith offers new services.
Even that's better than prematurely fighting a spire. Destroy it, demonstrate. I will, eventually. I'm sure the way this will go, they'll destroy it before I want them to.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Just the nature of the game.
Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Just gonna... I'm obviously gonna play it safe. Paladin will take care of business if these guys don't. These guys should. The ancient graveyard, I will let them destroy that. It'll keep them busy. And let them get buffed a little bit. However, a fair strat is to leave these non-spires alive just to give your heroes units to go attack out in the wilderness. Just throwing that out there. That is a way to play this. A very valid way to play this. I choose not to. I take the other way to do this. Well, it's not usually this empty. I'm fine with it, but it's quite different from what I'm used to with this quest. Alright, so now that we have a sight range on one of the towers, we'll see when the spawns come in every time. All the towers will send their spawns at the same exact time. It varies how much of what unit is in the spawn. They will all send the spawns together to multi-attack. Abandoned castle I can't attack. No, I can. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. That's what they sound like. Not two overlords. That's awful. Dun, 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 dun,
Majesty,
dun, dun, dun.
the local blacksmith offers new services.
Come on, don't die on me. Double stone skin, let's go, come on. You can do it, big guy. You can do it. Come on, one more. And one. And one. And one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, big guy. No, 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 you're fine, you're fine. Your home has been defended. Flee. Thank you. I'm so
Majesty,
peaked.
the local blacksmith offers new services.
Been saying it for years. No, obviously it's gonna start to
Your
level
Majesty,
itself up.
the royal treasury is nearly empty.
We're getting more heroes. They're gonna start sending out better ways than just these normal goblins. I believe the next there is spiders as one wave and something else, but it's so infrequent. Usually when I play this map, it just jumps up to the final one, which are werewolves and vampires. But I guess spiders and skeletons. This is probably. I know the skeletons from an ancient graveyard, not a spire. I don't actually remember what. And yes, they do fire bolts. When there are only 2 spires left, they will turn into like the Black Phantoms and use that spell, detonation spell, which, as you can imagine, is quite deadly. Yeah, somebody will go after this.
Hold your majesty.
I serve with pleasure.
I don't need to force it.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Alright, so there you go, there's spiders. And again, I believe there's skeletons with them, but it might just be spiders. Oh, so there's one all the way down there. Okay, so this was not as safe as I thought it was. Okay. It makes sense.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
No fixing this.
So I guess the wizards are gonna go over. Excuse me, when I expand, I'm going this way, but again, a problem with expansion is the towers do revive themselves, like they will be resurfacing.
I serve with pleasure.
There's no bitches from your town. No, no. When the dwarf dies, they say there's no fixing this. Sorry, there's no fixing this, not no fix in this. Yeah. Get it? Because they can't fix their deaths. Lovely. Huh, the warrior actually survived. Oh, interesting. He'll probably die to vampires when they start showing it, but how interesting. Alright, so again, we're gonna expand out this way.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
And at this point, we're just waiting for the next marketplace. Yeah, but they keep it real. They do. They do. We are past midnight. Again, this is the last quest, so... You know, it's a shame. I haven't ever gotten this to pop up in all my time playing the HD edition, but in the original game, when you beat all the quests, both... Alright, there it is. Both Southern and Northern, you would get a nice little, in the original Gold Edition, you get a nice little pop-up from that said bam, 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 and then you get a nice little minute-long victory cutscene. Like, you did this, you did that, you defeated this, you defeated that. Congratulations. Have fun defending. It's all the new. Do your heroes buy, find, and equip gear? Yes, they do. Blacksmith, main source of gear, but when a tower goes down, their gear can get buffed, as well as they can go and visit the Wizards Guild and enchant their gear.
Your Majesty,
Make it stronger.
a new building is complete.
And most heroes will go and also visit your Rogues Guild and poison their weapons when it's level 2. As you can see, your dwarves are doing that right now. The Rock Pounder?
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Rock Barrel. Rock Pounder is
I serve
a
with
legend.
Evil has won.
That's
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
He's a legend to anybody who's watched a Majesty Let's Play. A specific Majesty Let's Play. I won't spoil any more than that. I would advise you to go watch it for yourself.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
I don't need another paladin, so no stress. I will say, there being 2 of the spires over here can be quite deadly for this specific reason. Because once the werewolves start coming out, 3 spires actually. Well, not 2. There's 2 up there, 2 down here. It's now coming up to this way. Guardhouse I don't care about. It is what it is.
I serve with pleasure.
I am going to eventually have to defend there.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Energies of light.
Dun, dun, dun.
Your Majesty.
See.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Doros.
Pretty funny if they took out loans for better gear in hopes of paying it off later. Yeah, no, it doesn't let them do that. That would be funny, but it does not let them do that. They can't buy it if they don't have the money. Has to have the monies.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Obviously the spire's like right over there because they keep spawning really close. These 2 are buried back here. They might actually end up being right next to each other, which is pretty rare. But at the rate of the spawns, I must say it would not surprise me.
I serve with
When I say it's pretty rare, I mean really rare for the start. Yeah, make for a full complicated economy if they could take out loans, but no. Well, there are no loans in
Sovereign,
this game.
your marketplace now serves you better.
It's a gold standard. Straight currency. Gotta pay in straight bread. That's all they're making. Far out. Not too far out, actually. Again, I do want to build an outpost. We're a ways off from it, don't get me wrong. Quite a ways off from an outpost right here. But that's the way we're expanding. This is the safer side. We'll eventually be.
I serve with
It's definitely good to have 2 marketplaces though. This is going to speed up the growth. And again, while I'm not going full speed run for this one I'm playing it much more safe than sorry.
Your Majesty, the royal
is a sense
treasury is
of-
nearly empty.
Wanting to try and do this quicker than
Your
usual.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Like some of the other quests, I mean, I believe the longest one was still the siege, but it didn't go that long. Or the last one, I don't know. We'll check after we're done. Since it shouldn't be the dog days of the morning when we get this done,
Your
why should I
Highness,
go over
we've
stats and
improved
stuff?
the guardhouse.
And we'll even check the high score list, which I haven't done in a while after playing this game, because it's been a long time since I've actually not been dead after
Praise
my
Dora.
runs. My playthroughs. So that's encouraging. I should be safe to be building in this direction. That's why I'm doing this. If not, the game will tell me real quick, don't worry. Here's a spire. Alright, get out of here.
Sovereign,
Thank you.
a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Oh, you idiot. I got 2 points.
Doros has spared me.
They're certainly buffing the monks. Which I'm more than grateful. I do want one of these down here. Not there. Play it safe with the sewer entrance. No reason to play games with hooks.
Now, got work to do.
Trading posts obviously aren't very much advised, not because of the spy, not because of like waves per se, but because if you destroy a spire and it spawns right next to your trading post, you're screwed. For instance, one time I played this, I really had a large kingdom. One time, like this is one where you can just, once you know where the spawns are coming from, if you can keep your heroes away from them, make sure they don't fight them prematurely, you can really just expand and expand and expand if you do it right. I had maybe 200 buildings on this one. Like it was a large, sizable portion of the map. And one of the spires actually respawned right inside my town, like in the middle of the town. And I was like, well, this is not good.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, I'm gonna wait. I want to upgrade the palace before doing anything else. Wizards are next on my list. Still spiders. I mean, werewolves and vampires would be fine. I don't think they would utterly wreck me at this point. I would think I'd be able to deal with them. Just surprised.
Energies of light.
So max out of vampires and werewolves when there are 5 of them, and then that will be as much as you get. After that, you'll get all those buffed goblins, which you'll say. It's not say, which you'll see. Excuse me. And then it'll end.
Tough fight.
Yeah. And then it will end with a lot of yetis and ice dragons, and that's the rub. That's when it gets rough. Because it does the goblin one for 2 of them, for 3 and 4 spires left, and then it goes to the ice dragons, and it gets scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've had times where I've lost the palace on this one, and we've had to survive out of outposts. Well, it's not built yet, but you get the point. Have I played War Winds? No, I have not. This is actually the first time I have ever heard of it.
Your
There it
Highness,
is.
the palace renovations are finished.
Energies of light.
Alright, this is what we're going to be using to defend that area. Yes, we're going Solar Eye instead of Adepts. Solar Eye are just genuinely stronger. In the Northern expansion, they were very much buffed. It could be argued they were even stronger in the Southern expansion. They were stronger than Adepts in the Southern expansion, but they did buff them a lot more than they did Adepts, so giving them their due reward by using it. Still mulling over whether I want to build that what's moving?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
The fairgrounds. I have time before I have to decide, obviously. Get this upgraded. This is going to be a focal point of attack. I want to get as much HP on it as we can. Alright, so this is definitely the
Sovereign,
safest area.
a building has been upgraded.
Out in that area, so that would be really expand ourselves. Now, here it is. Alright, so werewolves and vampires. There's the fourth spire. This one is, I guess, back here. What's the fifth one? Where's it behind this one? It might even be behind that.
Piece of light.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Yeah, I guess it has to be. It's back here. Wow. Oh. Solar I don't care about, but could you not? Could you really
Evil
not?
has
Oh.
won.
Oh, okay, 3 spawned. I was gonna say, how did she die? Get this, the warrior survived. The warrior. Oh, here we go. Buffalo's let's go. Oh, no, please.
Evil has won.
It's unfortunate. He was one wizard ball away. Paladin died though. It's a surprise. Oh, also they seem vampires though. Exact same issue really. Yeah, blood. Alright, so the next warrior skill is probably
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
no way.
Hold your Majesty.
She left to go purchase weapons at the blacksmith in the middle of the fight. Okay, I want to keep these alive though. I do need to do something here. They're going to be coming straight for the woods. Let's try them. Let's see, where are they coming from? Where are the other ones coming from? Okay, 5. It's way back. Wow. Alright, shell effects the arcane. Let's get it done. I mean, you can see where spamming gambling halls would really help this mission, this quest though, in terms of it going faster. Alright. Yeah, that's really, the main reason I'm building that is to take care of the vampires. I do not want the wizard dying to vampires. It's not good. You don't want that. There's no way not.
In the name of the sovereign.
I don't want this dying either. I don't know why it's coming back once every time.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Da-da-da. Da-da.
My soul blazes brighter.
As when I
Darkness.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Oh. I thought that was it. I was like, wow, they got it.
I
But no.
revitalized.
There, so it doesn't hurt.
The unholy are near.
this. The unholy.
Energies of light.
Energies of a lot. Soon I'm gonna go build that other one. So,
I will be reborn.
this was huge. Do I ever use the button to zoom out? Only when I go AFK. I
Sovereign,
prefer to play
a
zoomed in.
building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I have a hard enough time clicking on what I want in the first place, so staying zoomed in helps me tremendously in that regard. Plus, I'm used to just moving around using the minimap anyway, because the version of the game that I had before I got this digital version, when I was still using my disc with Windows 7, 10, and all that fun stuff, nice.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
The game would bug out when I would try to scroll on the sides and go way too fast for me to actually be able to go where I wanted it to, so that was a problem.
Evil has won.
Okay, that I'm annoyed.
Your Highness,
Death of the
our research in the
happening.
library is complete.
He's not gonna die, are you kidding me? Kill him. Oh, he tanked it. How did he tank that hit? Absolute madman. Going in. Beefing up, he's ready.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
But yeah, the only time I ever zoom out like this is when I go AFK. This is just way too far out for it. Oh, tried. I'd like to avoid a graveyard if I still can. So I will be resurrecting heroes more. Which make this take a bit longer. You will not resurrect. I'm resurrecting a level 1. Die like a pig. Yeah.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
That's what vampires sound like, man. Say blood all the time. That's him. You see him? He's following and supporting a monk that's fleeing in terror.
I'm melting!
Could have told you that would happen.
I'm melting!
Didn't want to tell you that would happen. Alright, I don't want to risk it. I don't have the mouse
Your
on the
Highness,
yet. I will be
our
voting.
research in the library is complete.
Easy. That's why you keep them alive. Well. Wow. You some peasants. Really simple. Just let that place die. Hey, he finally died.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Yeah, the peasants just did not want that place to live. I would set an attack flag on that, but every time I go to attack it, I'm gonna go get hit by the spire, so... No thanks. That'll be rebuilt. I'm actually quite surprised it died. Doesn't usually happen.
I must find the haven.
I'm quite surprised that died. That does not usually go down. Alright, so we finally got rid of that hero, that warrior we built from the very beginning.
The
For safety.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
He's sulking, we're lucky. Just sulking. Means if this gets built back fast enough, he'll stop sulking and join us again. Hopefully. It's really kind of like a random chance, but one can only pray.
The unholy
We got it, big guy. We got it. We got it.
Your Majesty,
There you go.
a new building is complete.
He's joining us. Oh, they're all back. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't lose any. Good. Ooh, kill him.
In the name of the sovereign.
I still blame the peasants for the fact that it died in the first place. I don't get how you just let it go down.
The unholy are near.
They did.
I am
Oh. That's fine.
In the name of the sovereign.
Vampires, they will do it.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Wizards. Very useful at a high level.
Your Highness, our research in the
serve
library
with
is complete.
pleasure.
Let's do that first. Just say we go. We're gonna attempt to go. Just go over there now. We're gonna go here. There, actually take. Oh, that's when I gotta do this now. Just a waste of gold, but has to be done.
Energies of light.
No, I need it over here. Oh, no. Spare that if it goes on fire.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Yeah, these are not good. Stop doing this. Not ready to destroy these fires. Not at all. This just means we're forcing out the... Oh god, that's so dangerous because magic mirrors. Stop it. Alright, we really gotta force out change of heart. Magic Bazaar, this is the safe area, so right there. Control game, sewer entrance. That's the only way to stop them from doing this, but even this bad, like it should not have to be done, that's why. Find better things to do.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Thankfully, once they're all done exploring, they will find better things to do.
Wild adventure. In the name of the
Builds
sovereign.
character. Then, not him though. This guy. Let's go find that last spire. You watch. That's an abandoned castle. It's not a spire. That being up there is quite problematic. Though they're running at this tower. Which at this again, it's quite funny because at the beginning of the quest, it's like, oh, well, there's a spire, nobody's gonna go near it. Well, now it's no, they'll go near it. There it is. Alright, so it was right next to them. Yeah, now it's oh boy, there's a spire. This is not good.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
This would be perfect. Good destroy. Good. This is our safety areas. Put it in the safety net and hope that the I think it shouldn't. See what happens. These towers are also anti-magic, by the way. So they were smart. You can't do what you do for legendary barrows to it, which I would love to. Oh, how I would love to. You can't do that.
Now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Wild adventure builds character.
Trust me, if you could just build out wizards' towers and lightning them to death, that would make this a much easier quest. But no, yeah, it's not something you're allowed to do. The game does
Our
not
Magic Bazaar
permit
now
that.
offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
If any of them ever come closer to our towns, I'll
Wild
show that.
adventure builds character.
I'm melting!
Yeah, figured he would die. I'm not sure why he got here.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Yeah, they're going straight for it. Damn it. That's problematic. Yeah, that would have been a perfect spot, but just have to make do with what we've got.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Our magic bazaar now offers 5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
How about that?
Our magic bazaar now offers 5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun,
Blessings to the Phoenix!
Alright, only way I see to fix this is to build this. The guardhouse to keep them both safe. Sheer presence of this fairgrounds could slow
a
it down.
building has been upgraded.
Also give us some nice, nice gold. Gold is always good. It's a cool thing to have. Can't go wrong with cheese. Better get the jump on. We're level 5 here in Shalif. The Arcane. 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 Oh, he got it. It's called Udo, wizard style. Stop it. I have this now. That's gonna be our best bet. Just gotta keep being able to do that. That's why I rushed this sorcerer's
Your
ability.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Because that's the only way to keep him from destroying the spires. And in the last quest, Vigil for a Fallen Hero, that would have been the only way to keep them fighting against the abomination.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
So that's not available to us. We make do with the next best thing.
Your Majesty,
I don't
a
remember
new
if they healed
building is
themselves.
complete.
I genuinely can't remember. I think these towers will heal themselves, but I have no idea. Thankfully it reloads quickly, so...
Your Majesty, shall we host a tournament now? Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Our magic bazaar now offers 5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Yeah, believe it or not, we are not ready. We would very likely be wrecked.
Doros!
And I don't want to be wrecked. Even after 34 days of
building
building.
has been upgraded.
Yes, this is the only quest that we've had the entire game that we can say that.
Praise Doros!
Our magic bazaar now offers 5 new elixirs, Your Majesty. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Alright, the problem with building down here
I'm
is there are attacks coming
melting.
from there, but I'm gonna give it a go. You're just level 2. Waiting for the what's it called? Graveyard to show up. I just know it's going to. Hoping that this protects us. Attack.
Praise Doros!
Purposely not building another Rangers Guild because I don't want them exploring. As overpowered as these guys are, I really am considering not using them in the future, just because they keep attacking the spires.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Energies of light!
unwelcome guest.
Praise
And let's
Doros.
go to the next amazing thing. Outpost, which can easily just be built right there. It's very nice. And a Hall of Champion. Coming in. Build the embassy next. This power grows, I like this. I don't know where you're going, there's more. Alright, easy levels, that's good.
I'm done for.
What class is Stannis?
Your
I don't know what you
Majesty,
mean by
a
that.
new building is complete.
Gotta be more specific. But in this game, he's king class. He's the king.
Darkness.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
No, I didn't say I didn't know what class he was. I said I don't know what I mean by this. Okay, so we have the outpost that can house 6 heroes. You can usually use that as a safeguard in case one of your dwellings gets destroyed, but who wants to do that when we can
Your
just build an
Majesty,
embassy and get
a
free
new
heroes?
building is complete.
And because we're doing that, let's build rogues. I don't like to build rogues in this quest. They usually go after these and try to steal from them. Just die on us, which is annoying. I'd rather have them than not have them at this point. Let's also build the mausoleum. And as we've described before, it's our last line of defense here. If we miss a resurrect on one of these heroes, why are you? Oh,
Darkness has won the day.
I see why. It's because they keep trying to explore.
I'm melting.
Yeah, that happens.
A new hero has
Melt.
arrived at the
Alright.
embassy, my liege.
I always like the diversity. New heroes. Heroes are for the better. Fountain. This fountain is in danger. The guardhouse. The more guardhouses I have, the more likely the Solar are to stay back.
Wild
So
adventure builds
that's
Your Majesty,
needless to say, that's a
new
reason
building is
to
complete.
be using that.
in the name of the sovereign.
Hey, nice. I did not realize I could do this. Oh, absolutely. Putting another marketplace. Exact reason you're thinking of.
A new hero has arrived at the
Barbarian.
embassy, my liege.
Nice. And because I've already built these, they're just building for the future now. Right, shapeshift makes wizards much better.
Sovereign.
They can shapeshift into Medusa, which for obvious reasons makes them quite cool. And when I say for obvious reasons, I mean you've probably seen by now. So that'll probably be the first one I go after, since they have to destroy it to
Your
explode.
Majesty, a new building is complete. Your
Okay, we're
Majesty,
not at that
a
point.
new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty,
Quite a
a
bit
new
more to
building
defend
is complete.
against.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Yeah,
A
these are
new
the
hero
slaves.
has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
Was it?
Sovereign,
Wizard.
your marketplace now serves you better.
Oh, it was a healer. Oh, that's unfortunate. Healers aren't as good. I have healer. I don't need healers. I have them. Let's build Warriors Guild. We have a lot of gold. This
The unholy.
Paladin spam is this. What a spam. I think that is a big spam for this quest as well.
Blood.
Darkness has won the
A
day.
new hero has has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
Another wizard. Alright. That one is a wizard. Or a wizard champion. 39 days then. This is already the longest quest.
Hold your magic.
Well, I guess technically
Sovereign,
Valley of the Serpents
a
was
building
probably
has
longer.
been upgraded.
Since Valley of the Serpents we lost the first try. The only quest we lost at this point.
Sovereign,
Where's this
a
one?
building has been upgraded.
One would hope that we won at this point.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. A new hero has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
I'm not resurrecting
Sovereign,
him automatically.
your marketplace now serves you better.
That's just... Stop.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
You're not ready. Might think you're ready, but you're not.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. A new hero has arrived at the embassy, my liege. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
A gnome. Kit prep. Might become a gnome. Shit. Alright, well. Wait, there's two. They're paladins, though. Crap, wrong paladin.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Yarr!
Again, them going unconscious is just as rare as Phoenix's resurrecting them. Just doesn't happen, folks.
A new hero
me.
has arrived at the embassy,
Another
my liege.
barbarian. Okay. As long as they're not destroying the tower, we're good. But again, we gotta keep this tower alive. We're not ready to destroy it yet.
Sovereign, a building
that.
has been upgraded.
Oh. So we are about to actually do it ourselves, but we need gold to do it, and we're coming up on the 13-hour mark. I maintain that this could be about a 10 to 11 hour run. Really? Probably a 10 to 11 hour run. We don't get completely screwed like we were.
I am extinguished. Darkness has won the day.
I mean, it's only a matter of time here. Really just gotta save up
A new
for the
hero
best.
has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
A priestess, sorry. Close the embassy because it's just gonna get a rogue.
But just
No. It had so much life ahead. Must survive. Making sure. Alright, so I promised you guys I'd show off the use of that. And now I have. I'd love to build another Wizards Guild or Company Doros, but I mean, they are really... My heroes are forcing the issue. I've got to take this down. Alright, just making sure that I can encompass the whole area. We'll take care of it.
Just.
And we pray. Days in, destroying the first tower. Again, what will happen is once this goes down, a bunch more vampires and werewolves will spawn.
Blessing unto the Phoenix.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna get a double spawn. levels won't double because the tower got destroyed. But on the bright side, it means we're that much longer until we have to deal with those goblins. Finally let them destroy that so the barbarians don't go out there. Oh boy.
Praise Doros.
Here's your levels, kid. Oh, no. I have faith. Get it? This. Wrong enemy. Wrong enemy. Dun, 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 dun. Still have this for when we need our emergency slush fund. I'm sure that day will come. And here you go, Nagaprince. If you're still here, you will see your spires. Obviously.
The unholy army.
Little level 10 paladin. That'll get the job done. Bye bye. Oh, it's from somewhere else. I was gonna say there's no way. Fortunately, I'm sure we're gonna eventually have to destroy this tower for the same reason that we destroy this one. We also need to see if this one respawns, because sometimes towers respawn. It's a thing they can.
I'm melting!
Looking at it, like, how did he die? Hit the vampire. Alright, so this is going down. And it respawned. Okay. I can live with this. This allows me to build that wizard tool I wanted, and I can build it over here now. Those wizard skills don't have to be in the range of the other one. Maybe the tower's dead.
Blessings
That'll
to the
work.
Phoenix.
I can make this work. These wizards are powerful enough, in theory,
Cities of light.
to deal with all of this.
I am enlightened.
And there you go. As you can see, they do respawn.
I just keep getting better at this.
Show up. Destroy that. Hopefully I can go and explore this before this one scares them away. Or I have to force them over.
At last.
I don't think so.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Took a second for that to register, and then I remembered what new building was complete. Alright, let's build more monks. Double building is what we're... We have 3 warriors.
Sovereign,
so I don't even
a
know what
building
it is.
has been upgraded.
I don't want another temple to Agrella, they're not helping.
No fun at all.
I don't know where she is. Is she right in front of me? Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they do heal
Your
themselves, so this
Majesty,
is this much
our
health.
new
Alright,
building is complete.
that question answered. Eventually heal them. Destroying this one is gonna have to go through this one to do it. Really is the only space left, so get it done. We have gold, so afford to be a little risky right now. We have warriors guilds at almost every point, which is good. I'll scare them. probably afford to put
Sovereign,
over here.
a building has been
And-
upgraded.
The reason I'm putting in so many wizards
Sovereign,
guilds
a
specifically
building has been upgraded. I'm melting. I'm melting.
is purely because, again, I'm resurrecting them to try and prevent the graveyards, and somehow we still haven't got one of those. The reason I'm not resurrecting. The reason I'm putting the warrior skills all over the place is so that on the later waves I can use call to arms on the paladins to take care of business.
Darkness.
Kindly don't petrify the bullets. Joan right here.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I just keep getting better at this.
Alright, so this one's going down. Or rather, this one didn't go down. Chat probably died again. Alright, so now you're probably definitely going to see
I'm
goblins.
melting.
And the fact that we're going to get a double goblin spawn is less than optimal. Just mean it's going... Oh, well, this is gonna... Because it's where the unexplored area is. But we definitely have the entire kingdom covered with the Wizard's Guild, so we shouldn't have to... Yeah, we don't have to supercharge for it, which is good. Save us a click. And protecting these guys while they leveled up was definitely the right decision. Showing off like that.
The unholy are near.
So blazes. And here they come. Look at these goblins with their buffs. Magic shield, blessing stone skin. Just a lovely arrangement. One, two, oh. Actually, yeah. Hold on. Explore over there, so I don't have to do this again.
I'm melting.
Bombs.
serve with
Bunch of bombs.
I'm melting.
I join the wild spirits.
You can see why I didn't want this. Okay, well this is just my hero's son.
I'm melting.
That was my aim something. Actually, go for it. I don't. I'm ready for the goblins. I'm definitely ready for the goblins. We were able to resurrect everybody that died. There are fires, but nothing died. So there you go. Go explore this last little bit of darkness. You all want to. And let's get to the important matters. Alright, good. There's no opening. I didn't miss anybody.
Blah.
Blah. We can actually deal with the goblins. So that's hopeful. Surprise me with hope. As long as they don't keep respawning. Eventually they'll stop respawning. I thankfully don't all respawn. I thankfully don't all respawn. Save that.
I'm melting!
I'm real tired of resurrecting almost one wizards.
Energies of light!
Oh yeah. The rangers turn into dryads. I forgot about that. Get your own buffs. Thankfully, even though they're anti-magic shields, they still do damage from magic eventually. And yeah, we are definitely strong enough to take care of them. And this is definitely the next one I want taken down. Yeah, I can't cure him. That's funny. Cute, but funny. Alright, so the next one I want taken down is this one. 10,000 now. Yeah, that statue survived. And the fountain, alright. Hey, you survived.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Sure. I want to stop the double attack. You do not want them coming two sides at once. Obviously, that other one's not coming back. I mean, it still can, I'm sure, just because our luck. We seem to finally be down to 4. At least I hope. Oh. That's typical. Just the health, because yeah, that's what that is. It's okay, we can afford to do that twice. Yeah, like I said, these waves are not good, and now we're getting a double wave because we spawn 2 at once.
I'm melting!
Again, gold helps. Having gold to do that helps. Damn, I got the guardhouse. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is just a double wave of the goblins. Like, this is why you gotta be careful when you take these towers down. You can get double spawned like that. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I was quite ready to go to... How are you still level 1? Come on, man. Not the joyous ocelot. It's too joyous. Alright, so there used to be 2 over there, and now there are none. Yeah, we're too close to the palace still. Hold much over here. Be cool. But I'm not going out of my way to do it. I need that gold for us right now, and what we have right here should be fine to win the quest. So again, we're at 54 days. This has clearly been the longest one. It's because I'm really
Your
turboing
Majesty,
it.
a new building is complete.
I really want to play this safe. Ideally, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just pray that they don't destroy your town in the meantime, but I need to play this safe. I do not want to have to redo this quest for obvious reasons. Like, we've done enough today. Alright, I'll take care of my business. I want that one down. rather not have to keep dealing with this.
The palace is under siege.
I actually got the palace. This was supposed to be a safe area. I don't know if it was the safe area. Wow. He's not caring. He's going all in. Oh, they're all going all in. I like that. I like it a lot.
I'm melting.
Tried. Gotta give him credit, guys. He tried. I never did build. Yes, I did. I built it under the. I was gonna say, where did I build the royal gardens? I meant to. Alright, got it.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I prefer that to not come back. Nice job. Or probably just did that once.
I'm melting.
The last one doesn't surprise me. Those could just stop spawning. That would be great. Wow. One shot the shaman. My power. Power grows.
Leave my gold alone.
I'm melting.
No fun at all.
Alright, this is an encouraging sign. While it may seem like a double spawn, and for all intents and purposes probably can be considered one, this means that we have likely avoided the respawn of another one. I say likely because it's not confirmed. It can still easily show up. This is the next one. Actually, I should make it. Nah, I can gate to that one. Yeah, this is the next one. Also, when the average roll is 9. And our highest level heroes are like 9. That definitely helps. Okay. So, we seem to be down to the gate time. Uh-oh. They're not over here. Where are they going? Where was it sending? It was not sending them there. What the hell? Where were they going? Oh, destroy for the next spawn, 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 destroy for the next spawn.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Okay, we just did it. Which is both good and bad. Good, because now this is not at spawn, but dangerous because doesn't matter. Respawn. The other tower respawned. That's not even the one we just destroyed. I still go back to full. So again, game says 5 towers. It's more than 5 towers, guys. That's a double spawn. Yeah, it's more than 5 towers. By a bit. Quite a bit.
Another day, Victor.
My soul is replenished.
Level 10. Alright, we're even surviving the double spawns, which is very good. And just whittle down, whittle down, whittle down. Okay, it's quite clear this quest is going to come down to one. We did it! We did it! A gnome champion! We finally heard it! Oh, I've been waiting to hear that all day. I mean, that's a hype moment right there, when you get a gnome to say, I am a champion like that. I mean, that is just pure joy. And it's funny, they actually reach gnome champion when they're level 8. I used to say gnome champion, it no longer does. Yeah, they reached it at level 8, because they're so weak. Chicken, this is fun. Rip all of our ears, I was waiting for that. Yeah, we did it. He is a champion. Damn, yeah man, damn. Kit crap. They do change his outfits though. Thankfully they kept that in. Got that pink outfit now, because he's a champion. Like we are the champions, because he is a champion. And now you're gonna get to see what the next spawn is. And the very, very extreme dangers that it poses. Hopefully. I mean, I would hope that that one's not going to respawn for the 100th time. Yeah. We go. Yetis and ice. No ice dragons. Alright, so we actually got complete spawns of Yetis. Yeah, so you guys saw the power of one Yeti. Witness the power of 5! Alright, so this is where we're going full rush tactics, as long as the other one doesn't respawn. We can survive this wave, we'll survive the map. In theory. As long as this positioning doesn't screw us over. It's closest, I guess that would be the safest to go after.
has spared you for now.
It's gonna happen. I may very well be. Alright. We need them to go and destroy one on their own. Fortunately, because it's buffed itself, it's going to be a bit stronger, and we're going to lose a few heroes doing so. We need them to take them out on their own.
Death with renewed strength.
Hey, we got her at level 10 as well.
I'm melting! Your Majesty, a new building is complete. I'm melting!
Oh, crap!
I'm
Shit!
Energies of
Hit the wrong guy.
I'm melting!
I mean, it should come as no surprise that these guys are getting wrecked. Look at that. That's quite powerful. It's quite powerful and quite scary. Witches are so squishy like Master Pycelle. Indeed, indeed. Alright. Now for the other Abuda. Instant death. Spawn.
I'm melting!
There's no fixing this.
Ooh, they destroyed it, come on. Come on guys, destroy this tower.
I'm melting!
See, I can't even blame them for being squishy though. Like, these are scary ass units, man. Oh no. It respawned. Oh. Alright, as much as I'd like to continue rushing,
Majesty, a new building is complete.
There's no fixing this.
I join the wild spirit. spirits.
Oh god, this is so painful. It's really the best way to do it. I don't have a better way. I'm sure I'm missing somebody.
I
That's
join
easy.
the wild spirits.
Yeah, look at our gold just disappear. Oh. Get a bit easier, I can take out one of them. 16, alright.
Evil has
Victory is
won.
not in the cards.
Even that wasn't enough. That is... Oh, this is... I think I lost a monk though. Oh, we lost somebody. Somebody somewhere died. Oh, okay. That guy died. Alright, there we go. That's down, that's down. One more, guys. One more. This is last tower. Okay, time will stop when we get to the status screen,
I'm melting!
and not beforehand. Alright, go! We're out of gold. We are out of gold. This is not a drill. Good, go be Crom's champion and win us the fucking map. Go!
There's no fixing this.
We are
We did it!
victorious, Your Majesty!
Even though we resurrected the wrong unit. Alright, so there you go, guys.
With the destruction
Stats screen, we're done. 13 hours, 28 minutes, and 23 seconds. End of that gets very hectic. Yeah.